Eat it like in a cone. Yeah, I'm just started like scooping it, the excess that started like dripping over the edge. That was really intense. I honestly, I didn't know what I was doing there for a minute. Pistachio is always a good choice. Totally worth the panic. And then the napkin that was like covered in sticky ice cream started blowing around and almost hit the live view. Not a good combo. Sticky ice cream and gear. I should probably put the backpack in the shade and then maybe open things up to let it breathe a bit. Because it's gonna overheat. As usual. How we doing here? Can we just talk about the fact that we were up 165 meters, was it? And we had no data problems. That's pretty good. Usually going up higher than the cell phone towers, you get bad signal. So that was a risk. But we did okay. Beautiful view. I wanted to actually have the Ferris wheel in the background, but it's way too high. So, at least have a bit of the water in the background. I take my shoes off. Let's get like real cozy. How's that? There. The power of the Ferris wheel. It's really pretty out today. This is the best, like the most lovely Sunday afternoon. And I think, chat, what we see in front of us is part of the F1 track, the Formula One racetrack. So I'm gonna go, after we finish ice cream, go check it out. No, I didn't move to Singapore. I'm just here visiting. I'm a traveler after all. That's what I do. I travel to countries and explore and visit. Is F1 season now? No. I'm not sure when F1 season is. Anyone know in chat? But I remember like around here during F1 season, before COVID, I don't know how it's like now, it was so incredibly crowded, and buying tickets to go watch the F1 is very expensive, and they sell out really fast too. I think I have like ice cream all over my face. And it just ended? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it was around recently, but... And it got canceled, yeah, of course, because of COVID. At least last year it did. But the F1 in Europe was more recent, or? Who knows? Who knows? Starts in March, okay. Oh, this ice cream's so good. Imagine if we tried eating that ice cream on a cone. That would have been such a disaster. I've never been here. I've just realized I've never been to this part. Singapore Flyer is pretty fun. Hi, Shelly. Space ice cream doesn't melt? What's space ice cream, Fury? Where to next? It's a good question. It'll depend on the time, what time it is. Then we shall see. So far we've been lucky with the rain. There was a small little shower that lasted a few minutes earlier today, just as we started stream. But it's been the perfect day otherwise. I'm all sticky now. Oh yeah, those little pellets, those little balls. I've had them before. I'm not a fan of cookie dough ice cream at all. Dip dots. Yeah, dip dots. Those are, I've had those before. Okay. I'm going to take care of my sticky hand situation. Space ice cream is free dries ice cream. Kind of reminds me, you know, in Thailand you do those like rolls where you put like cream on a metal thing that's been cooled by dry ice or something. You've had astronaut ice cream. Where did you have astronaut ice cream? Thai stuff. I forget what it's called. Like ice cream rolled. So you have like a metal thing that has dry ice underneath, so the metal part is very, very cold, and then you pour like some kind of dairy whole cream thing with toppings like Oreos or strawberries or whatever you want, and you have two like pallets, like spatulas, and they go like and it like thins out and it freezes in a way that makes it look like a crepe, and then you roll it into rolls, like wafer rolls. It's like those, it's a Thai thing actually originally. Yeah. And all the night markets in Thailand, a lot of them have it. I think it's only Dragon Trees. Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely gotten some of those on stream at the night markets in Thailand. Well, I gotta say, it was expensive ice cream, $7.50, but it was very good. To the point where I would actually seek out this place. What's the company's name? Gelatissimo. Friggin' delicious. Yes, you said it. It's very good. Yeah, this is my henna tattoo. It turned out really well, didn't it? I think it would be a bit too badass of a hand tattoo, like a permanent tattoo for me. A hand like that, too much, I think. Hi, Fia. How are you, Fia? How are you, Figates? I don't get anxiety traveling alone. No, I don't. I mean, I don't travel alone much. Like it's not usual for me to be completely alone, so I'm okay. I'm either with my partner, or I have, I've got friends all over the world. So even if I am traveling by myself like I am now, I know people here, and I honestly, like, I'm pretty well traveled, and I know how things go when it comes to traveling, and so I know my personal limits of what I can handle as a traveler, as a solo traveler, as a solo female traveler. So, I know, like, my limits, what I can handle on my own and what I can't. Like, I'll obviously avoid some countries traveling solo, and I will prefer other countries traveling solo, you know what I mean? Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I just because I am well traveled and I'm a professional traveler. Let's be real, right? Doesn't mean I don't get anxiety. Like, I think anxiety, no matter how experienced you are, you'll always experience it in some fashion. It's just about knowing how to cope with it when you do experience anxiety, no matter what situation you're in, right? Like, I'll get anxiety traveling, but it's just the regular kind, like being nervous about missing my plane and being at the airport in time. That sort of anxiety, that for me, I don't think will ever go away. Yeah, here's the henna from yesterday. Pretty nice, eh? Yeah. So I'm just